We have a Gibson J-30 that was shipped down from Kirkland Lake. It just arrived yesterday, and I'm just kind of getting a look at it now. The neck was repaired. Somebody tried to glue it. It broke again. We'll be doing a complete neck surgery on this one. And do it once, do it right, and it'll never break again. And we'll keep you in the loop as we move along. So this is one of the earlier ones from Bozeman, Montana. Now, I can slip that feeler gauge in between the head brace and the top, so that'll need to be glued. There is a crack at the side of the fingerboard here. There's kind of a mess of glue here. When you look at the top, you can see all that checking. This is Northern Ontario, so, you know, 37 below is kind of par for the course in the dead of winter up there. So this guitar has seen some pretty drastic climatic changes. Now, although I'm not taking any more shipments from the US right now with the current administration and all this tariff nonsense, I'm 70 years old. I'm just not interested. However, I have had customers drive up from border states, Michigan, you know, Buffalo, New York, Detroit. If you want to drive up, drop the guitar off, drive up and pick it up, I'm good with that. But as far as shipping and dealing with customs, I mean both ways, Canada customs, US customs, I'm done with that. Anywhere within Canada is fine. There's no complications at all. You just ship it to me and I ship it back when it's done. This is going to need to be steamed out, all the old glue that's in there. We will be gluing, slicing, and splicing full neck surgery on this one. It's, you know, I saw one of these on Reverb today for $3,900. You know, you do what needs to be done. So this will be a much bigger ticket item than the Epiphone, because of course it's a lot more work. When the guy did the neck reset on this one, he set it back almost a little too far for the thickness of that bridge. I noticed when I pulled the saddle out that there was a piece of a nylon tie wrap in there to raise the saddle up. What compounds this problem, he set the neck back a bit too far, and he put a humongous fret in there. So in order to get those strings high enough to clear the frets, it's got to be at least that high. That's still within reason, but the challenge is with the thinner bridge and the shallower slot, there's a danger of that lip breaking right off. So in this case, the only way around it is I will remove the bridge, make a full thickness bridge. Then we'll have enough stability and strength in that slot to get the action where it needs to be. With a new cantilevered compensated saddle, the bridge will be thick enough so that front lip doesn't crack off. Today I'll be heating up the hide glue, steaming out that crack, and then closing that up to begin with. We'll let that set for a couple of days. And then these support stringers have three purposes. They center the neck in the jig, they hold the neck at the right height to make the right cut, And they also control the action of the router sled so that it moves smoothly without any tightness or looseness. This is why I designed the neck surgery jig. You can see this whole mishmash. I'm not too sure what the guy was thinking, but you know something? We're gonna just hop right over all of that stuff. They start back here about 2.5 to 3 inches before the break. They go another 2.5 inches past the break. You're completely confusing the grain break memory, and that's why I've never had one of these break.